Hi everyone, welcome back to Library Time with Mrs. Poole. I want to thank everybody that participated in the California Young Reader Medal Award contest with me by sharing stories and listening. There were so many wonderful books that it was hard to choose. I really appreciated having the opportunity to share those with you, and the votes are coming in as we speak, so it's fun for me to see all the tallies on which books you guys chose as your favorite. So thank you so much. This week we are going to read a couple more books by Kathryn Otoshi. Right before we started the contest a few weeks back, we had shared the book 1. So I thought it would be fun to finish that series of books and read 0 to you. And then on the next video, I'm also going to share book 2. So here we go. We're going to start with the story 0. And again, one of my favorite author illustrators in the fact that she covers so much depth of feelings and emotions and things that everybody can relate to with such simple things like numbers and shapes and colors. So here we go. 0. 0 was a big, round number. When she looked at herself, she just saw a hole right in her center. Every day she watched the numbers line up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She wanted to count too. But how could a number worth nothing become something? 0 felt empty inside. She watched 1 having fun with the others. One was solid and strong with bold strokes and squared corners. 0 was big and round with no corners at all. If I were like 1, then I could count 2, she thought. So she pushed and pulled. She stretched and straightened. She forced and flattened, and finally became 0. She sighed. Becoming like 1 was too much of a stretch. 8 and 9 rolled into the scene. If you doubled yourself up, you'd be like me, said 8. So 0 twisted and turned to try to be 8. Or you could be 9 with a longer line, said 9. So 0 pinched and puckered to try to be 9. But 0 could only be 0. We're on our way to join the others. Come count with us, they said. 0 felt deflated. 8 and 9 were numbers with value. Of course they'd count. How could they know how she felt? Zero had a new thought. If she could impress the numbers, that'd give her value. She'd leap, she'd soar, she'd sizzle, she'd shine. She'd make a grand entrance and floor them all. 0 began to roll faster and faster and faster. She leaped, flying, soaring, rocketing. right into 1, who knocked over 2, who fell into 3 and 4, toppling 5 and 6, who crashed into 7 and 8, where they all ended up in a big pile on 9. All the numbers were bent out of shape. It's no use trying, sobbed 0. I'll never have value. I'll never be part of the count, she said. It's what's inside that counts most, pointed out 7. 0 looked at herself. But what if I don't have anything inside? Every number has value, said 7. Be open. You'll find a way. Suddenly, 0 saw herself in a new light. I'm not empty inside. I'm open. 0 rolled up to the numbers. I've thought of a way for us to count even more, she said. Count more, asked 4. Count us in, exclaimed 7. Lead the way, said 1. Everyone counts, the numbers shouted. 0 jumped in. Then she leaped up high and said, here's something new we can try. If we can help each other soar, we can count even more. Let's count again, starting with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And what's next? 100. We just celebrated our 100th day of school, didn't we? 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million. We do count more, they cheered. 0 and the numbers explored and had fun, bringing more value to everyone. And this time, when she looked at herself, she felt whole, right in her center. The end. There's a little author's note from Kathryn Otoshi on the back page that says, thanks to those of you who have shared your powerful stories of one with me. Even though we have never met, you make me whole. Kathryn Otoshi. Such a wonderful book. I love the play on words and the humor she uses to tell her stories as well. Well, hopefully you enjoyed 0. I certainly enjoyed sharing it with you. Until next time, happy reading.